YouTube, we are back with another video. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today we are building the Basmu. Now, the reason that we decided that we are going to be building the Basmu today is pretty simple, because there is an augment that has came in the new Nora's Nightwave mix this season, and it is called Dreadful Kill Shot. What this augment does is increase damage and status chance by 20% for every 75 Warframe health, capped at 360%. So essentially, we're going to be using a Warframe that has a bunch of health, and we're going to test out the Basmu. I've never really even used the Basmu, so I feel like this is going to be super interesting to test out. If y'all want to see things like this live, we are live Sunday to Thursday, 8 to 12 p.m. EST. First link in the description will take y'all to the Twitch. Me and Thacker would love to have y'all over here. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this Basmu build. So off rip, it's got a 3.2 crit damage multiplier. Very high crit damage multiplier with a 15% status chance. Pretty low status chance, but great crit damage. It's got a 29% status. That is really solid status chance. And then 39 base electricity damage. Now, I'm guessing that's on direct impact potentially, because then it says radial attack has heat on it and has the exact same stats on it other than that. And then it says held, you get more multi-shot with. That's pretty interesting. All right. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and put a potato on here. And we're going to go ahead and put on a Y polarity. Swap the polarity over here. And my mod, Ghost, went ahead and gave us this Basmu ribbon right here before the stream even started. It's got crit damage, crit chance, and status chance. So huge shout out to him. We're obviously going to put that on because that is huge buff to everything. And we want to optimize as much damage as we can possibly get. I think we're going to go ahead and put on Galvanized Chamber for extra multi-shot as well. We'll go, let's see. Wait, Basmu has multiplicative gun CO on primary fire? What does that mean? Use altitude? I think that's what that means. It's multiplicative? So does that mean that the altitude would do more damage or no? Yes, use alt. Okay, perfect. W first time chat. Altitude works like Eclipse here? Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and go altitude. Does that mean we don't need a serration? Or should we go... No, we would still need a little bit of serration, wouldn't we? Because it multiplies off the base damage, right? Crit chance, crit damage, status chance. Galvanized for multi-shot. Status chance for multiplicative. Let's see. What arcane could we put on, though? What arcane do you all usually use for your builds? Maybe just Merciless? Primary Merciless for me? That's kind of what I was thinking. I don't know what I'd go right here. It looks like it's kind of like an AoE type of weapon. Oh, it's got a unique trait as well. Fully depleting magazine causes 3 radial pulses, staggering enemies and healing the user for 100 health per enemy. Alternate fire shoots 2 9-meter beams that chain between enemies. Ooh. I've heard of the damage on Dreadful Kill Shot is also multiplicative. Oh, so this thing should be doing a ton of damage then, huh? Guess we're going to find out. We need a Warframe that's going to have a lot of health, though. Off the top of my head, I don't know a build that I have for a Warframe that's just pure health. Anybody know? Calervo, maybe? Orexia? Oh, does Orexia have a lot? Wisp? That is true. How much does Orexia have? Health 675? Her 4? Oh. Oh, max health 4 times full. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, we can use Orexia. That's perfect. I really like Orexia, too. That's what we're going to do. That's definitely what we're going to do. Okay, so we'll go Orexia. Wisp goes invis just by pressing 2 or being in the air. That is true. Being in the air is true. It's going to build. Orexia goes invisible while wall latch. Is that true? Am I forgetting her kit? Oh. So Spectral Serration. So we're going to want some crit chance as well. So let's go ahead and get crit chance. We're going to go critical delay. Oh, we can't even fit that on right now. Dang, this is low-key an expensive build, though. That's the only thing. Okay, we're going to have to go ahead and form it. This is going to be like a 4 to 5 form of weapon, I believe. So let's just go ahead and go to Sexual World. So I'll go from there. How did you grow as a streamer streaming Warframe? I'm trying to start, but I feel lost sometimes. Post videos. Don't just stream. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to Sanctuary Onslaught. Whoa, look at how this thing shoots. Okay. It's a laser pistol. Is it an AoE? Is that an area of effect right there or no? Oh, we are not doing a lot of damage right now. Hold on. Let's try to wall latch. Okay, now that whenever we go invisible, though, it's actually hitting really hard. Oh, yeah, our 1 is the little one shot with the mercy kill. That's right. 2 is our web. 3 is our armor strip. And we just go. The gun seems pretty decent. Like, it's not like the best weapon that I've ever used in my entire life, per se. But we also don't have any crit chance or crit damage on it. I guess we have the ribbon, but we haven't modded directly for it. So there's a lot of potential to be had here. We still have 4 polarities, too. Oh, I've not even tried this 2 ability. This beam, I guess. It does a lot of damage, though. I like this thing. Pretty big area of effect. Do you have to hit your enemies for it to do the AoE, though? I can't tell. Alt fires buns. That's what I was going to say. I also don't like holding an alt fire because it's like on my joystick. I have to hold down. I don't like that. 1 Forma deep into the Basmu. Boom. That gets us 16 polarity. Now we can go crit delay. That's 9. So now we have 7.9 crit damage multiplier, over 100% status chance, and a 64% crit chance. Ooh. We're going to need an element. Bad. Because we're getting so much status, we're going to want an element for sure. Infected clip. Make it corrosive gas. Yeah, I think I'm going to use a regular serration instead of spectral. Because I don't like the fact that I just have to be invisible. Like, I've never liked a weapon that I have to only use a particular way, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go deadhead as well on this too, because I didn't think it shot the way that it shot whenever I was doing it. I thought it was gonna be like a accelerator, for example, when you shoot it, and it was gonna be like a big area of effect, but really it's like a beam weapon. So I had the wrong idea of what kind of weapon I was really using. So let's go ahead and mix those up. Let's go back to Sanctuary and see how we're doing now. Let's see what we're doing now. Get a little bit of multi-shot working on it. It does reload a lot, though. That is true. Yeah, let's try it. 5,000 damage. Crooks. Yeah, you could argue Crooks. And it gives it way more status chance, too. 200,000 right there. Don't know how we did that. Oh, the ammo regens, too. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, we could try Crooks, honestly. This seems like a weapon that might benefit a little bit from some extra ammo efficiency. But right now, the damage isn't bad. Like, the damage is pretty consistent, I would say. Forma number 3. It says heat and electricity, but I don't know what it's proccing. That get a primer? Yeah, well, I'll put on Doriga. Doriga can prime for me. There, that's my primer. Heat and the electricity proc. They both proc. So would a 60-60 right here make sense? How much status chance does that give us? 149? Okay, let's go level one more time. Not sure if you need serration if you already have 360% base damage from Dreadful. Well, from what I've been seeing is it's multiplicative, so I don't know. Well, I think we're going to try Crooks too, so we might keep serration on. And if Crooks is that much better, then we don't even need status chance to begin with. That's how much damage this thing does. Oh, the lag is awesome. 300,000 damage right there, though. Yo, who is hosting? Seriously. What am I? This is the worst lag I have ever seen. Whoa! My ears just get blasted. What was that? Bro! Fix your game! Host straight downloading something from the hub. Bro got that Trojan. And I ain't talking about a Trojan horse. I ain't talking about the Trojan horse. If you get what I'm putting down. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put an Aura Former on here because I don't know what I want to do. I don't want to lock myself. I always say Aura. I meant Omniforma. An Omnia Forma. Honestly, I have an idea. So what if we took off Malignant Force and we put on Infected Clip instead, since we got so much status chance, and instead of Deadhead, we go Primary Croops like Rosa had said. We're still going to need one more Forma, but I'm interested to see, since it's already got so much status chance, right? It's going to be giving us, this is on weak point hit, gain 30% status chance and 6% ammo efficiency for 10 seconds. Stacks up to 10 times. So we get up to 60% ammo efficiency and 300% status chance, essentially. Which should go absolutely crazy. And if we're going to be aiming for the head anyways, I feel like that could be really, really freaking powerful. So let's go back into the Sanctuary Onslaught so we can go ahead and put another Forma down. Let's see how this goes. He's mispronouncing words on purpose like it's a gimmick. He got flat comment on recent video for that. Dude, I don't want to read things wrong. I can't help it. This thing's doing an insane amount of damage, by the way, boys. Crooks is really easy to proc. Look at that. The fire, like, spreads as well. It's really interesting. Look at how much it spreads. The ammo efficiency helps so much, too. Yeah, Primary Crooks, this was a good call because this is really helping the build a lot. You really got to have primary crooks on this. This is making it like way more functionable. You were right, Rosa. You were right, buddy. You're right. That's all he wants to hear. Hey, Thacker, please say I'm right, please. Please say I'm right. You're right, buddy. Look at how it just spreads. Okay, this thing's actually going crazy right now. I tried another option, but you can't really fit more mag size on it. I know. Yeah, you really can't, but the way it's shooting right now is actually like pretty usable. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say it's like the best weapon ever, but I mean it's actually frying. Like it's like a laser beam. I like the style of the weapon too. The style of the weapon is really unique. I like little laser weapons. This gives me a, dare I say, Star Wars kind of vibe. Like this weapon. It's not, but it's fun. It's giving me Star Wars vibes. Try it with Zada's. Zada's has those weird interactions with multiplicative stuff, right? I'm gonna go ahead and put on another one of those formas. Same exact thing. We'll go Omnia forma, and we'll put you right here. Boom. That gives us 7 polarity, which should allow us to use terminal velocity. Allow this thing to shoot a little bit faster. Okay. There's always another ribbon. No, I really like this ribbon. This ribbon's insane. This ribbon, the crit chance, crit damage, and status all together, this is pretty sick. There ain't gonna be another ribbon that's gonna make this any better, to be honest. Okay. YouTube, if y'all made it to this point, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about this video so far. Does this weapon look like it's a W or an L? And I'll pick someone in the comment section, give them any prime set, any prime Warframe set they want in the game. All you gotta do is be comment, liked, and subscribed. Also, YouTube, highly recommend y'all check out the Discord, man. We just hit 4,000 user count over here. We got all the best things over here, like arbitrations channel that show the best arbitrations guides, builds. We got everything. We got the arbitrations alerts, shows you when the best arbitrations are on, when to grind them, etc. Cascade alerts, you get notified when there's cascades, and just really good for keeping up with the Warframe community and backpack related stuff. Wonder if that destruction vibration is gonna make it into the YouTube video. I don't know who's editing this video. If it's me, probably. So the build that we have on right now, I feel like is honestly perfect, but we'll try a couple things out. So we're gonna need a couple kills to start this up. We also need to go into Rexia's, this form with the Rexia so we get extra health. So let's see. We got armor stripping ability. Oh my. Yo, with a primer, this thing is disgusting. 400,000. 600,000 repeatedly. It's spreading the effects over, the corrosive effects over to the other enemies. So we're basically almost getting max armor strip just from shooting one of these other enemies. And we only have to put like 1 bullet until we're getting armor strip from it. Holy crap. Now Rexia also helps with armor strip. We do got to remember that. But I think if we touch them, we go 2, 3, 4 with a Rexia. Look at how fast we're armor stripping. Oh my gosh. These are level 200 steel path enemies, mind you. Look at this. Just start unloading into them. Oh, we had to reload. You gotta hit your projectiles, though. With the primer, this thing's disgusting. With the primer, this thing is absolutely disgusting. This is filthy. I did not think this was gonna hit as hard as it's hitting right now. I guess it's the multiplicative damage that it has with all of the enemies getting primed, essentially. So with all of those status that they're getting procced onto them, with the viral and the corrosive getting stripped, and with all the elements, I think it's really bringing it all together. Well, we could try our Wisp. Let's do this. We'll use our Wisp, because I know I have a Wisp Roar build. My meta RB build will actually work on it. We'll drop the moat. Doesn't give us as much health, but it'll be interesting to see nonetheless. 800, 1 million. Actually, this might be stronger. Is this stronger with the RB build? I seen a 1 million in there. I can't tell if this is stronger. I know I seen a 1 million at least once though. Like, if I had Roar on Orexia, this would be so dumb. This would be so dumb. Can you get someone to roar you in the Simlicon? Oh, it's not a bad idea. Yeah, someone join me here. Yeah, let's invite Google, and he's gonna cast his roar on me just to see like what this build would look like if we had Roar partnered with it. Which, you know, you can be like, Thacker, that's a hypothetical situation, but it's really not a hypothetical situation because I could easily put Roar on Orexia. Just this build in particular that I made with her doesn't have Roar. I didn't put Roar in here, but the Roar could fit on it. You can't put Roar on Orexia, can you not? I have never heard of you not be able to put it. Well, then this test is invalid, isn't it? Well, activate roar anyways. Just see how it is. All right. Well, let's see what it does. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. This is just for... This is not an actual representation of anything we'd probably able to be able to do. Like, by the way. We're not going to be able to do this outside of testing right here. But it's still interesting to see nonetheless. Wow. I seen a 6 million? 2 million? Oh my gosh, bro. YouTube, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this Basmu. Is it a W or L? What would you all change about the build? Would you add something? Would you take away something? Let me know. Boys, I love you guys so much, and I will see you all in the next video.